Don't you start your bullshit with me.
Wonderful.
Oh, fuck off.
All right. All right. Welcome to NFL Recap, Monday morning edition of Fade the Mahoney. Again, it's just the OGs. It's me and the E-Donk. This one's going to be pretty short. I don't have a lot. I'm spent. Last night was rough. You stay up for the whole game, E-Donk?
I did. It was it's a fucking great game. It's a great game. I enjoyed watching it. I didn't enjoy the outcome, but I enjoyed watching it. I'm glad it didn't end in a tie.
The official, unofficial team of the Fade the Mahoney show, the Los Angeles Chargers. I like them. I root for them. They got boned by the refs, but they didn't help themselves. They invent new ways to lose games week in and week out. The shit that they do. The dropping.
Yeah, I mean, I think Herbert is has a lot of potential in the league. I think he can be a great quarterback in the future. Have a long career and five head.
Yeah, I had a 5 head there for a second. Oh, look at that. That whole game got fucked in the last minute of the half when they gave up the 3rd and 23 run because they're the Chargers. And then
that was crazy.
One of our sports gambling brothers in the content space, cousin Sal, made an excellent point this morning on that pass interference flag that that was more likely an intentional grounding flag than a pass interference, where the guy got touched 25 yards away from the ball. Did you read the tweet from LeBron James?
Enlighten me.
It's like, good on that young man for pretending to get shot when he fell down, when the guy touched his shoulder. He says, I'm all for it. You should trick officials every way that you can, even though you've won the genetic lottery and you're in the top 1% of the 1% of the 1% of physical specimens. You should flop every possible chance if it will get you a flag, even if it makes you look like a bitch and you embarrass your family. That's what LeBron James said.
That was his exact tweet?
Yeah. I could probably read it back verbatim if I rewound it and rewatched it. Let's recap some fun that we had over the weekend. This is probably going to come down, at least for the playoffs. I just can't deal with it. It's too painful.
Yeah. Seems like a jinx.
Yeah.
Seems like you jinxed it.
I think I might
I think I would get down on some early money on them to win the Super Bowl next year.
I had a nice bananas ticket in my pocket for an all LA Super Bowl this year matchup, Chargers Rams. It was like a lot, and now it's worth 0. So I'm thinking number 94, Baja Biamila. That's what's going to be up here. So let's root on Green Bay, everybody. All right. This is the last week that we run the contest. Also, one of the reasons I'm tilted, I personally had a very good week. I picked games. I got 2 more right than anybody, but the Chargers cost me the victory. I actually had it wrapped up yesterday, and then the Bills scored a meaningless touchdown at the end of the game. Their coach is like a college coach taking care of the alum. He plays the cover, so we should probably think about that in the future. They could never lose that game, and they tried to score so that they could cover. So 10 bathrooms.
Yeah, so I saw that, and I was driving, and then I saw 4th down, and I was like, fuck, they're just going to kick the field goal, right? Like, as they should, because there's no – I mean, is there upside to fucking going for it? I don't know. I guess it makes it I guess you're at a 2-score game, regardless if it's 10 or 13.
Irregardless.
So maybe the math does say to go for it and make it a 3-score game.
Well, what happened was what's his nuts got crushed on the sideline. Allen, whatever his name.
I guess thinking through it, I guess that's the only reason why you would go for a touchdown is making it a 3-score game versus 2,
and to cover the spread.
Yeah, and the coach had a lot of fucking money on them.
So congrats to 10 Bathrooms. He won the last pot of gold. But a special shout out to our friend Jeffrey from Florida, who of the 16 games that were played, he predicted the against the spread winner correctly in 3 of them. That is 3 and 13 for a -54. I'm not sure that'll ever be topped. Nice job out of you, Jeffrey. Check. Our last 2 weeks, had we submitted, and by we, I mean me, my fault, all of our picks for the last 2 weeks for the real circa, we would have gone 8 and 2. We went 4 and 1 each of the last 2 weeks. So good job out of us. Not too bad.
Who lost the one this week? Me?
No, you got yours right. Trevor/Jody had the Packers. That was the one they got wrong. They had the Saints. I had the Vikings and Steelers, and you had the Cowboys. Remember your in-depth analysis of the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Jody said the Eagles have nothing to play for, and your response was, okay, I'll take whoever they're playing. That was your analysis of the Cowboys. Lastly, for our fun weekend of stuff, we had our Calcutta auction this weekend, which, as always, I think you'd agree was a good time, right?
Lots of fun.
A couple of the highlights. I got some notes here. The team, the corporation Insufficient Funds, they purchased 3 teams. 2 of those 3 lost yesterday and won't be participating any further in the playoffs. They lost the Chargers, and they also lost the Colts, which everybody thought was just free money because they were going to win easily. So they did return roughly 78% of their investment on the Colts, but that's a loser. The Chargers are the loser. And they're stuck with Mike McCarthy as their only hope to win some money.
Because they got biggest loss with the Colts.
Yep, biggest loss with the
Colts. Who would have thunk?
Yep, that paid almost $1,000. Biggest loss. Nice little pot we have here. And the other,
I'm sure that was not part of the calculation in their bidding, but.
I agree with that. And the other shout out I want to give was I can add, gentleman has a lot of heart, has his own corporation, did a lot of studying and planned for all the matchups that he thought would happen. But unfortunately, he ended up with 3 teams. 2 of them are the Rams and the Cardinals, and they play against each other next week. So good news is he's definitely got someone going through. But the bad news is one of them's for sure going home. My other piece of information that I think I had it somewhere on here, is the team who purchased the Packers.
That's us.
Of the total prize pool, was roughly 18% of the total prize pool.
That is correct.
Correct. So if they
feel like that is a very good value.
If they make it to the Super Bowl, that team doesn't even recoup their 18%. Have to win in order to turn a profit.
It's quite all right.
All right. So that's the math. That's the math on that. For those of you at the IRS who are paying attention, almost $25,000 in prizes for our Calcutta.
According to our calculations, we got a steal on it.
Okay.
Not even kidding.
Shout out to everybody in the Fade the Mahoney Slack channel. I posted a week ago. I posted a free money giveaway. Did you pay attention to that at all?
I did.
3 team -2.5 big favorites paid over even money plus 111. That was the Chiefs, the Titans, and the Buccaneers. That was easy. Congratulations. I'm sure all of you tailed on that. It's kind of sad that we don't have Jody here because we could tell her Bob Saget died and she'd probably break out laughing, but RIP Bob Saget. Also RIP crypto. Am I right?
Let me see.
All right. Just by bit.
I mean, it's fine.
All right. Let's do one pick for the people before we wrap this up. We've got 6 NFL games this weekend. We'll cover them all Wednesday and Friday. Everybody, please, fingers crossed. The E-Donk is working very, very diligently to get a superstar guest on Wednesday that will tie in directly to some of the shenanigans out in Vegas with the Circa Survivor pool. Ended up being split 5 ways, but the E-Donk's going to try to get us someone connected to that. Oh, before we do the pick, can you, in like less than 45 seconds, do the hand breakdown, the big hand from the other day?
Yeah, so I was overserved a little bit.
You got to do it less than 45 seconds. Less than 45 seconds.
Any of the action, but I did remember the river action since it was such a large pot.
No, I'm talking about the hand between Aladdin and our friend the C-Tran.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's go.
C-Tran bets the river and
no, what's the start pre-flop? Go quick, pre-flop.
I don't remember.
Okay. Whose hand is this?
Yeah. That's Chillin's. I assume he raises it up. Aladdin calls. The flop is
hold on.
King, Queen, Queen. So Aladdin flopped all the queens, and we had 2 pulls at the bad beat, but the money went in on the river. Obviously Chillin bets, and at this point,
we live in a simulation, right?
Yeah,
we live in a simulation. All right, you're gonna give the people. Everybody's gonna have money on the game tonight. Tell them what to do. Georgia is up to 3. Money's coming in on Georgia. It's gone from 2.5.
Who do we like tonight, Georgia or Alabama?
Alabama.
Ooh, Alabama.
Is that Zoe? Zoe
has Alabama.
Yeah,
Alabama +3. It's going up. You can get them on the money line at +120, Zoe. You like that?
I do, but I'm not messing with it. But I like Alabama anyway, man. You just don't go against Alabama, ever. They have a proven track record. Even though Georgia's good.
I actually was going to go with Alabama too. So
there's no way. Alabama's going to – it's going to be a good game, but Alabama's going to pull it off.
Alabama's going to pull it off. I agree. I was thinking about this on the drive-in.
There you have it. All right, that's today's show. Hopefully we'll have an announcement soon when E-Donk.
And take the over.
Ooh, and the
Lots
over.
Of points.
52.5 is the total. E-Donk likes
it could be 64.5. It's still going over.
Wow. Oh, what is that? Is that a KL special on the
you
over?
You could probably get what plus +160 on a number like that, maybe more.
No, you could get what the highest I have on my sheet here is 56.5, and they'll give you +140 on that. So
oh yeah.
All right. So
+2.
Is that 11 star on the over?
Mm-hmm.
And how many on Alabama?
4.
4-star. That's 15 total stars today. All right, that's today's show. Hopefully, Edonk will have our guests locked down and we'll make a special announcement. And that's the Monday episode. You got anything else to tell the people?
Yeah, I'll get our guests for Wednesday wrapped up.
Okay. Have a good Monday, everybody. Say goodbye, Edonk.
Later.